back into high plank. Bring your body forward. Rotate that bicep forward. And let's go. We're going to go into chaturanga. Squeezing. Halfway. Inhale, up dog. Open up your heart. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Hips high into the sky. And breathe here. Again, roll forward. Gaze forward. And then we're going to lift the right leg high. And then we're going to drive it forward. Connect. Hold and breathe. Shoot it back and release. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. Drive it towards your elbow and hold. Bring it back and release. Bring it downward dog. Again, bring it forward. High plank. Lift the right leg. Drive it forward. Hold. Shoot it back. Breathe and release. Other side. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Pull forward. Gaze forward and release. Place it down. Sink back into child's pose and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to go ahead and work on our core. Go ahead and grab a block if you have a block. Otherwise, you can do it without a block as well, okay? Place the block between the legs, lay onto your back. All right, turn sideways, interlace the hem, and then go ahead and crunch it in, and back out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it here. Place the block at your ankles. Flex your ankles and point the toes towards your face. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Drop it down and hover. And up. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chin up into the sky. Try not to pull at your neck. And last one. Hold it here. Bend the knees and place the block sideways. We're going to go into dead bug, okay? And if you haven't got a block, that's fine. Try to find connection with your knees to the elbow. Otherwise, use the block to engage that core by pulling your knees and your elbows together here and lock it in. Bring the shoulders away from the floor and squeeze. Hold and breathe. For 2 and 1. Using the left elbow and the left knee to hold the block, we're going to release the right arm and the right leg. Hold and breathe. Stay engaged and squeeze. Other side. Inhale and exhale. And bring it in. Other side. Release and bring it in. Keep going. That's 4. Slow it down. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, hold, and slowly release. All right? So your core should be on fire by now. And so today, I promise you that we would go into arm balancing, okay? So we're gonna work the upper body a little bit more. So we already fired up our core. Let's go ahead and go into high plank. Go ahead and bend your knees. Drop into a tabletop. Bring your body down halfway. Go ahead and bring it down. Squeeze and back up. Just like a tricep push-up, okay? Let's go ahead and go down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. And child's pose. Breathe. All right. So the first arm balance I will show you is called the crow pose, and I'm sure you've seen it before. If you've seen my feed or follow other yogis, you would see the crow pose. It's a very common arm balance, okay, also known as Bakasana. Okay, so in a crow pose, you would start standing up in a forward fold. Place your hands, spread your fingers wide onto the mat. And as I mentioned the first couple days of our challenge, your fingers should be spread really wide and grip the mat like it's a basketball, okay? So try not to have a flat hand. You want to grip it like it's a ball. So your finger pads should be at work. Rotate the biceps forward. Place your feet, walk your feet in, and get into a deep forward fold as much as you can. Bend that elbow so you can create a shelf for your knees as you rock your feet forward. Gaze forward, find connection as high as you can. Inhale and exhale. Stay here if you're good. This is just like we did when we were lying down doing the dead bug, right? It's a connection with your elbows and your knees. Gaze forward, and then go ahead and try to lift one leg just to feel how it, just to get a feel of how it is to get some weight on the arms, okay? And switch to the other side. You can play with it, get as high as you can, and shift that weight. Once you feel comfortable, go ahead and shift that weight to your finger pads and slowly lift. Pull that chest forward and breathe. Inhale, exhale, push into the ground, get as high as you can, and slowly release. Okay? All right, so for those who are afraid to smash their face in, and that's always the common fear, you can use a block. Okay, there's a few ways that you can use the block. I always show my students how to use the block to kind of bring their shoulders forward. A lot of the times, they tend to have the straight arm and they're afraid to bring their nose down because they don't trust that their arms will hold them. So, what I would do with the blocks is place it about shoulder width apart. Place your hands behind the block. Alright. And place your hands here. Get as high as you can, just assume the same position. Find connection at the top, get high on those toes. Gaze forward. Squeeze your knees together. And lift as you bring your shoulder down. You can try and just use the shoulder as support, but try not to rely on it too much, okay? Just to get over the fear of bringing that nose towards the mat. Alright? Second variation on using the block. Your forehead. Alright? Here's another way of using one block. Same thing. Place the hands on the mat. Get high on those elbows here. Tuck it in. It's all about tucking it in. Right? Get in there. Create that shelf. Gaze forward. I'm going to move this block away a little farther here. And kind of gaze forward, and you want to shift that weight. And then put your forehead on the mat as you lift that leg and breathe. So it's almost like a tripod right now at this point. But at least you're finding that trust to bring your head forward towards the front of the mat, okay? It's not about gazing down. If you happen to gaze down, your body will roll over. It'll create that momentum. But if you look forward and continue to draw that chest forward, then you'll find that balance, okay?